guys, welcome to an MIgardener midweek snack, and today on this episode I'm going to treat you guys to a wonderful dessert that would be fun to actually do during the Thanksgiving holiday seasons. And it's super simple and healthy, and it's actually just using an apple. You're going to fill it in with apple pie, and then you're going to put a pie crust on top of it, and it's just divine. So stay tuned. I hope you guys do enjoy it. Alright guys, so for this recipe I'm going to use about 5 apples, and they can be any variety that you guys prefer. Here I'm using a Honeycrisp apple, and I really like these ones. These ones are actually coming a little bit sour, which are perfect for whipping up these like mini personal apple pies because they're nice to bake with and they're so sweet. You can even do green apple if you wish to. You're also going to need about 6 pitted dates, and you want to soak them with water, and this is just to make them nice, soft, and gooey so we can create our own and fresh apple pie filling. And you're going to use a little bit of maple syrup, and it's just going to really make everything come together. A dash of cinnamon of your choice, and here I have just some apple chunks and slices, and it's actually going to help us make a beautiful caramely type of apple pie filling. So next up, you want to grab your apple, and we're just going to start hollowing up our apples, and just want to cut a little bit of the stem, not too much. And then once we slice it, we're going to begin to hollow out the inside of the apple. And the easiest way is just to grab an ice cream scooper. It is going to help you in creating that beautiful shape inside, and that's actually where we're going to put all of our apple pie filling. And once it gets to that point, you may want to just use a smaller spoon, and you can hollow it as deep as you like. It really does depend on your personal choice. And for all these apple guts, I'm actually going to just compost them, give them to the worms, and you guys can make use of them elsewhere if you like to. So here I have already simmering all of our apple pie chunks. I used about half of that bottle I showed you, and then I'm putting about all of my 6 dates, and I'm just going to let that just bubble up and make sure that all of the flavors, the sugars of the dates, and then the sweetness of the apple just blend together. And I really like this apple pie filling because it is also nice and kind of like chewy as well and gooey, so I really like this one. And once it's already bubbling up, you can start adding your maple syrup. So once you find that your apple pie is at a consistency that you really like to add, you just want it to be kind of like thick and very kind of like gooey, and then you know that it's ready to be added to your hollowed out apples. Next up, we're just going to add our apple pie filling to our little apple pie molds, and we just want to make sure that you preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit while you're putting these in. And then up next, we're going to just prepare our pie crust of choice. I've actually purchased a pie crust that is completely gluten-free, and I'm not going to show you the steps to that because I know everybody does have their own preference with like pie crust, things like that, but the one I purchased was pre-made and it was super delicious and perfect. I'll leave you guys a link below to the brand that I use. But while you are making sure that your oven's getting preheated, that's when you start building your pie crust, and then we're just going to simply design a lattice design on top of it so we can create that pie feeling to our little apple pies. And in a bit I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like after I add it on top. So voila, these are the little lattice that I've used for the pie crust, and I really like this combination. It was a perfect, again, pie crust, and all we're going to do now is put them in the oven for about 15 minutes or so they're nice golden and crispy, and then you're ready to serve them. So as you can see here, they're already done and they oozed out a little bit, but nonetheless it's perfect. And then after that, you are most definitely ready to serve it. And the way I like to enjoy it is just by, putting a bit of the pie crust inside the little apple, and then I can grab bits of everything, and it's just super delicious. You definitely want to serve this warm. The warmer the better. Alright guys, so let's try our apple pie. And I do pardon the lighting over here is just, with winter getting so dark, I don't really have a lot of lighting in my favor. So just bear with me. And let's try this amazing, amazing looking apple pie and see how it tastes. So I'm going to get a little bit component of everything, get a little bit of the bits of dates, a little bit of the fresh apple, and also a little bit of the filling itself, just to see how everything just comes together at once. So here we go. And this is our little scoop, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's like steaming, so. So good. So good. It's like, it just melts in your mouth, and I think serving it warm, it's hands down best. Definitely do serve it warm, and if you want to up a notch a little bit, you can add a little bit of your whipped cream of choice on top. I think it would be perfect, or even some ice cream of your choice as well. But I think even in its own, it's just flavorful and very, very holiday feeling it gives you. So I hope you guys do give it a try out, and it's definitely my favorite dessert at this time. I really, really do enjoy it, and I hope you guys enjoy the recipe, and if you have any questions, leave them down below. Let me know what kind of recipes you guys are doing for Thanksgiving. I love to know. And I wish your family and loved ones a wonderful, wonderful holiday, and take care, and bless you all. Bye.